Okay, this is Seiko's baby Tuna. It's their dive watch, their automatic dive watch with a 4R36 movement. It's a new PROSPEX model, which means professional specifications, certified down to 200 meters. That's air diving. It's not for saturation diving. There's no helium release valve on it or whatever for helium getting inside of it and being able to escape properly. So it's only for regular air diving. 200 meters. It's one of their shrouded models, what they, people affectionately call the baby Tuna because of this shroud here, this extra stainless steel shroud, which is bolted on in these 3 points here. Big screw-in crown, as I said, 4R36 movement. I've had the watch now on my wrist for a bit over a month. It's can be hand wound, and I recommend hand winding it if you don't have this watch actively on a wrist for 10 hours. You can hand wind it, and also it has hacking too. That means you can stop the second hand, of course, precisely when it gets at 12 to set the time right. Day calendars, you can see I've got mine in Japanese and Arabic numbers on there, but Japanese text. Yeah, one-way rotating bezel. The other thing I did too on this one too, done it on previous watches as well, I put a screen protector on there, and basically I got some generic iPad-like screen protectors, cut it out and put it on there, then trimmed it to size very carefully with a craft knife on there. But anyway, let's have a look at this here. That's it, the Seiko PROSPEX baby Tuna. Let's have some more on it. Okay, so because it's an automatic watch, the convention of wearing a watch if you're right-handed is generally on your left wrist, so you can access the crown, turn the bezel with your right hand. But I'm going to break that convention and say that really an automatic watch, if you're right-handed, you should wear it on your right hand. And the reasoning is, the logic behind that is because your right hand is going to be the most active wrist, and there's no point in wearing it on your left hand because it's going to be your less active wrist, and it's not going to be wound as basically as best it can be if it's on your left wrist, so that's why I've changed to wear automatic watches on my right wrist. Now previously my trusty Citizen Eco Drive 200 meter dive watch, I lost the bezel about right where we're standing here about 2 months ago, so it's no good for diving anymore now, and I can't get a spare part for it. It's been going, I think, for about almost 16 years non-stop. A top dollar watch, the Citizen Eco Drive, but I thought I'd go with this model. It was a gift from my aging mum, and so I wasn't gonna not accept it before she said she was gonna go crackers and not remember what she gave me. So anyway, this is it, affectionately known, as I said, as the baby Tuna, the PROSPEX Professional Specification dive watch. That's it there. It's a big chunky, a really big chunky watch, but it sits very comfortably because even around here on this shrouded area, it's nicely radiused, so it's really comfortable on the wrist. Absolutely. It's got the Tsunami model on the back there. It also has serial number, and the movement, which I said is 4R36. It's just a common model. It's not anything fantastic. Fairly reliable. This is 24 joules and 169 parts on this, and yeah, what can I say, it's been keeping pretty good time. Initially when I didn't hand wind it properly, it didn't keep good time, but after hand winding it properly and on an active wrist, and the Seiko do say in their book that the active wrist needs to be, what they're talking about an active wrist is 10 hours of movement, constant movement. Now, most people are not going to do that. Certainly if you're swimming, you're doing a swimming motion, and you are going to basically be winding this with the automatic movement. But anyway, there you go there. This is the original band on it as well. Totally recommend it. It's the Lumibrite markers on there, and I'll put an insert there. You'll see that now. They are very, very bright. Of course, Seiko's famous for their Lumibrite, and what can I say? You know, it glows for ages. You can read a book by it basically after you charge the stuff up. So yeah, there you go. Seiko Baby Tuna, new model from the Baby Tuna range. I'll put the actual model number up. It's a bit of a mouthful in the description. Totally recommend it as an extreme, you know, pretty hardcore watch. Bush Camper Tools here. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the thing about the shroud is you can only access the bezel from this side like that, but that's okay, because if you're wearing a BC, your hands won't be really in tight. Let me show you. The thing about the shroud is, if you're wearing a BC, you're going to have the BCs out around you like that, so you can't come in close like that. So even with the shroud, you can't turn the bezel from this position here like that. But when you turn it like this with your left hand on there like that, you've got this gap in here. So that's just natural to have that there, at least if you're right-handed. Of course, if you're left-handed, it's back the other way and it's not going to work. Okay, let's move on. I just want to say one last thing about this watch, is that, or rather about diving watches. Some say diving watches these days are a thing of the past and dead with diving computers. I've been diving for years, and okay, call me old-fashioned. I never used a computer, and I believe in redundancy. I have been in the past with people with computers, and one of those computers died on them. So if you haven't got a watch to tell the time, and you can't read the tables, then you could be in a big lot of deep water, no pun intended. So yeah, I don't think diving watches are dead. I don't think they're a thing of the past. I think they're a necessary item for any serious scuba diver. Yeah, okay then. Bush Camping Tools here. Thanks for watching.